In the remote high cliffs of Nepal, only just 2 weeks a year, a very rare honey with hallucinogenic effects is harvested. Mad honey. This extraordinary honey, produced by the world's largest honeybees in the Himalayas, contains very potent grayana toxins. These toxins can distort your senses in unimaginable ways and send your mind into vivid hallucinations like hearing voices that don't exist or seeing the world around you melting away.
Doesn't sound like a fun honey to drink or to consume.
To reach the rare mad honeycombs, hunters climb hundreds of meters up unsafe cliffs, relying solely on just a rope ladder. They use only their bare hands and
Okay, what's so special about this honey? I understand it's mad honey, it's gonna make you hallucinate, but are there any health benefits to it?
feet while bearing countless painful stings from the giant bees.
Barefooted.
Throughout history, locals have used mad honey in small doses to cure for various diseases.
Look at his hand. These scars or just swollenness are all from honey or just the bees bitten him.
And an aphrodisiac, but the line between its unique healing capabilities and toxicity is razor thin. An extra spoon of mad honey might cause a slowed heart rate, paralysis, or even loss of life. In the remote
Why do people actually use it?
village we are visiting, only one family is left practicing mad honey hunting. Just like in this 7,500-year-old cave painting, their ancient methods have never changed, and their way of hunting honey is something that you won't see anywhere else. After 36 hours of flying and road tripping, we finally arrived at Tansi village and met the Gurung tribe, migrated and settled here from Tibet.
This is a beautiful scenery, actually. All green, all around.
How are you?
I am fine.
Your father is the main honey hunter.
Yeah.
According to their custom, the newcomers like me must wear an amulet for protection against harm, illness, and evil spirits. So before going honey hunting, the lady blesses me with water and ties a thread around my neck. We're currently heading towards the honey hunters. We're making our way downhill along a path with rice terraces.
Namaste. Namaste.
Here stand 3 generations of honey hunters, his father and his grandfather. The years of hard work are
I'm still not getting over his hands being like this and still operating.
visible in his hand.
Must be painful. Look at this. They live in high peaks. Oh, hold on. Subtitle.
Every year, he goes to the towering cliffs to seek mad honey.
Okay, hold on. Mad honey. So what did the honeybees eat to actually be able to produce mad honey?
Everyone is busy with their tasks right now. They are getting ready to hunt the golden potion. Nanda and her father are making plans to decide which cliff they will go to while the others prepare the hand tools. To create a ladder, they are carefully fitting these wooden rungs into the braids of 2 bamboo ropes, which are meters long.
You must really trust your family.
At the top of the cliff, Nanda and the other villagers are making final preparations. They are firmly securing the ladder on the trunk of a tree. Getting the ladder close to the beehives is crucial.
Okay. Wow, look at this peak. If you fall down, it's gonna be your last fall.
Meanwhile, others are making a huge bundle of freshly cut leaves. They place some chalks in.
Okay, so I believe this bundle of leaves should be what's gonna push the bees away from the nest.
In the middle and wrap
Or just basically make them feel drowsy.
it around with a rope. This giant incense is the only defense of the honey hunter against the bee colonies.
Oh, they become numb with the look at that.
Has there ever been an incident that you were caught in a fire?
आगो लाग्ने बेला जोखिम हुन्छ नि काट्ने मान्छेले त्यो बोल्न सक्छ त्यो दोनै बोलेर पनि जलेर पनि आफू पनि जोखिम पर्न सक्छ त्यही हो
And then
What's this for?
It's a strap for securing it.
All right.
The hunters put on their beekeeper mask. It's time to go down. The ladder they use is 80 meters long, but the cliff is taller than that height. So Nanda starts his climb from the top of the
yeah, these bees, they really don't want nobody to actually mess around with their honey, but as human beings, we like to fuck around and find out.
cliff instead of starting at the bottom. I will stay with the group providing support from below the cliff. It's better to put the beekeeper suit on because this place will soon be swarming with angry bees.
All right. You're good to go.
Honey is produced by Apis laboriosa, the largest honeybee on Earth. Being 3 centimeters tall, this species is twice as large as the average worker honeybee and has long stingers that can easily penetrate clothing. Their first stop is a ledge right above the giant beehives. Here they rearrange the position of the ladder. To make the ladder stay balanced, Nanda's friend climbs down to the lowest point of the rope and waits there.
With this teamwork, they will get the mad
This
honey.
is gut of steel. Not only that they're on a cliff, they are going for the honey from the honeybees that are the biggest in the world and that can sting the hardest.
We will be
I don't
able
like
to taste it.
It's not that. I just basically don't like them to sting me. I've had traumatic experience with them.
निरमा जुत्ता लगाउँदैन सिप
Why
We don't wear shoes.
is it so?
खाली खुट्टाले त अलिकति त्यहाँ टेक्ने
यो
ठाउँ
डर छ कि छैन भन्ने कुरा
खुट्टाले
त्यो
अलिकति
जोइन्ट ढुङ्गाहरू पुस्नु नि
Better
सक्छ
grip, but their
त्यो
bites.
के अरे खुट्टाहरू चिप्लिएर पनि त्यो डिलको चाहिँ जोखिम हुन्छ क्या त्यो खुट्टाहरू डिलमा आफ्नो सेफ्टी हुँदैन डिलमा लडेर पनि मान्छे गएको नि छ
गुरुमा 3 जना गयो मोरले कुनै बेला टोक्छ कुनै बेलामा त यसो
Last year,
ज्यानमा मुटिमुटी हुन्छ जति 100 150
150 times being stunned by the bees, and you still have to hold on. You still because if they do let go, it's game over.
200 भन्नु सक्दैन
कोही नै
It's
हुन्छ नि
dangerous job
तर
right
आएर
there.
मान्छे नै डल्ला जस्तो नि हुन्छ नि धेरै टोक्यो
The honeycomb surface is covered with black layer.
Look at this. It's very black, but I believe these are all the bees are just so crammed up together that made it look like this.
Of bees. Consisting of up to 100,000 bees, each colony builds one vertical exposed comb at the cliffs reaching up to 1 meter in length. Smoke is rising. The bees have sensed danger and doing their defense by moving their abdomens up and down in perfect sync to scare off the enemy. This optical illusion confuses predators by making the bees appear as a single massive organism. The bees are now fighting off my drone. They are seeing it as a giant buzzing intruder. It's time for the most multitasking part of the job. Nanda has a luggle. He uses 2
No
poles,
way.
one to balance the basket. To keep the pole steady, he
With his toes and being bitten at the same time.
uses his foot. And with the he is cutting the huge honeycomb while the bees are furiously buzzing around. Every time he several kilos of honey. Bees may sting him over 100 times each hunt, but he has to stay stable.
Oh, and he cannot run. Oh, wow.
The hunter's gotta be quick and careful up there. His only safety is the rope tied to the bamboo ladder. Any wrong move could be fatal.
I can't.
How many years he has been hunting honey?
भयो धेरै 20 एकैचोटि भयो होला
मुटु चाहिन्छ यसलाई तपाईको नि मुटु चाहिँ ढुङ्गा जस्तै
That's true. You have to have a heart of stone to do this job because you have to be first not afraid of height and you have to be able to withstand tremendous pain because these honeybees, they're gonna bite you for sure. No matter if they have like whatever insect to basically numb them out, it's still gonna bite.
बनाएर जानुपर्छ भिरमा भिरमासँग लड्न चाहिँ त्यस्तै मान्छे त जान सक्दैन भिरमा सबैले भिरमामा बह भन्छ रहर गर्छ तर आइसकेपछि चाहिँ सबैको सातो लान्छ त्यही हो
त्यस्तो बेला लाग्यो फेरि धेरै नै खाँदैन
यति खाइ नै लाग्छ
अर्कोले खान्छ 2-3 चम्चा खान्छ त्यो लाग्यो भने लाग्छ 24 घण्टासम्म लाग्छ त्यसले त्यहाँदेखि छोड्छ
If I take a spoon of honey, what happens?
You become a training, vomiting, and unconscious.
What if I take 2 spoons?
You don't know anything.
I will be like paralyzed.
Yeah, 1 day for like a paralyzed.
We're going back as it started raining. We don't want our cameras to get wet. Honey hunters will meet us in village. Namaste. So while he was cooking, lights went off.
These days, the monsoon rains are about to take over Nepal. The electricity has been out for 3 hours now, and it's starting to get dark. The honey hunters couldn't return to the village yet. Megu is cooking some veggies and rice for us with the help of a flashlight. Finally, all the hunters have returned to the village safe and sound after a long day.
Did the bees sting?
Oh, right here.
Inside his clothes still. Oh!
How much honey did we hunt today?
Like I'm acting like a person.
Will you all go if the weather is good?
पानी पर्यो भने भोलि चिप्लिन्छ अनि भिरमा जाने अलि डर हुन्छ राम्रो भयो भने हामी जान सक्छौं
Tell us what has happened to your father.
अन्डा हालेर म हालेर मजाले घोलेर खादियो एउटा बुको हामीले ओड्ने बुको के बुको त्यही बिछाएर रातभरि त्यही सुति बुडो त्यो भोलि बिहान त यो उकालो छ नि त पल्लो आउने उकालोमा त हात र खुट्टा भरि त्यो भक्कल यहाँ आइपुगेको थियो फेरि भागिहाल्यो तल 3 दिन सुताइदियो भने बुढोलाई बिचारा लट्टै बनाएको
I was really excited to try mad honey today, but now it's past 10 p.m. and everyone needs to wake up early for tomorrow's harvest. Trying it alone at night might not be safe, especially in a remote area miles away from the nearest health facility. So I have to wait until tomorrow to give mad honey a go.
We're gonna have breakfast. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning. After breakfast, we'll go for honey hunting. This time, I'll taste it. We were there. Yeah. Today, which way are we going to go? The other side?
Other side, yes.
Are we going to climb up or climb down?
Climb down.
Alright.
Today we have a larger group with us. They believe that today's location will result in a bigger mad honey harvest. Now it's time for the hunters to sacrifice the chicken.
They are cutting these wood pieces to add to the ladder.
The ladder is so heavy that even 2 people can hardly carry it. While they get the chicken ready, we're making our way to the cliff where the honey will be harvested. It is much more treacherous today, with grounds.
This bridge has collapsed due to landslides, but we have to get to the other side because that's where they will harvest honey. Okay, it's alright, We have to be like synchronized because we are shaking the bridge. Very dangerous. You fine?
Yeah, I'm fine. And
Okay.
you?
I am fine.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm coming down.
Stop!
Yeah, I got it. If there's anything more dangerous than mad honey itself, surely the way of harvesting it. If he falls down from that
This is how high it is.
age, there's no way he can survive. It's at least 100 meters.
I took this off, but he told me to put it on again. Maybe in an hour we will have a lot of bees flying around, furious bees.
Even while we were waiting, some bees had already started to defecate on us. What you see on his finger is bee feces.
Mini toilet.
Ooh.
So this is
I've never seen that before. I thought bees basically they're not like whatever whenever they are doing number 2 is actually barely seen.
bee poop.
Nanda and the other hunters are
Bee poop looks like just like honey.
back at it again. The ladder and the flaming
Wonder if it's sweet.
bundle are lowered. The mad honey harvest has begun.
See how he fixes this stick with his foot? Amazing. He's like an acrobat there.
Grayanotoxins come from the nectar of rhododendron flowers that bloom in the Himalayas, and it takes about 4 million flower visits for the bees to make just 1 kilogram of honey. And an average worker bee produces only 1/20th of a tablespoon of honey in its entire lifetime. So it's not surprising that the 200 grams of rare harvest mad honey, which has the highest amount of grayanotoxins that I am about to taste, is currently being sold on the market for approximately $400. However, it's a sad fact that hunters risking their lives earn less than $50 per person by selling kilograms of honey.
Sheesh. But so okay, we're
Here
gonna
comes
start
a
the
basket
first
full of
fire now.
honey straight up from the cliff. The team is now extracting the mad honey.
Oh, okay, so
They use a straw sieve to
I
filter
get it because he dropped the ensign first because his teammates, families are below and they're gonna lower the mad honey. This is what we are looking at. So it's like protection first, and then the honey and the honeycomb.
Out larvae, dead bees, insects, and other impurities and store it in the plastic jerry can. It's finally time to taste the mad honey. This is where things get really exciting. It has a slight bitter sweetness. I can really feel the granotoxin kick in almost immediately.
It's tingling,
I
right?
must say, this is the most biological honey, how should I say, natural honey that you can actually ever find. Not ever, but so far, because this have the limited amount of process in it. They just cut it off and then you eat it. Look at his eyes right now, is he?
Yeah, there's a different texture.
It slowly burns your mouth.
It already started, as you said. It's like eating something spicy.
Yeah.
But there's a risk I didn't think about.
Spicy honey.
तपाईँले खाइसक्नुभयो लाग्छ फेरि मलाई त मलाई लाग्यो राख्नु हुँदैन माथि लाग्नुपर्छ
I definitely don't want to experience temporary paralysis or unconsciousness out here in the middle of nowhere, so I'm moving fast.
You don't want that because you don't know what's gonna happen to you when you. Oh well, he has a camera crew. His crew couldn't take care of him, but you surely don't want to do that in the middle of nowhere.
When you get intoxicated with this honey, you'll be like dead for 12 hours. You cannot
Why would people do that? Why would people take this thing?
move your body. Yeah, it'll be hard for us to help you, carry you
Oh, not a reason not to take it.
this mountain.
Even that amount will get me high? Even that amount.
Sometimes, yes.
We have a lot of way to go back.
You better hurry up.
We are hurrying to return to the village.
That's what I said.
hope my body does not give up. Since we climbed up high enough, we're going to take a quick break here. We will eat the chicken which was sacrificed before the harvest.
Take it, brother. Thank you, brother.
He was stung several times and a painful one was right on his lower lip. It's visibly swollen.
Oh, you can see it. His entire face has been infested or bitten by honey. Mad honey. Mad honey bees.
Eating something will slow down the absorption of the mad honey and the granotoxin entering my bloodstream, so we can keep going with less rush. Mad honey is considered the earliest known biological weapon. In 67 BC, as the Romans invaded the Black Sea region, the soldiers of the kingdom
What's going on? Okay. Wait.
of Pontus placed mad honeycombs along the path of the Roman army.
Okay.
The Romans couldn't
I don't know why did he decided to take it like right away.
resist, became intoxicated, lost their guard, and their lives were ended tragically.
When I have the perfect dose, I see more clearly. I feel active mentally, and I can work more, I can focus more. I use it as a meditative purpose.
What is right dose?
It depends on the honey. This one is very strong. 1 tablespoon is okay for me. If you overeat, then it's going to be very bad for you.
I finally got to the entrance of the village without any trouble, and here I go for one last dose of mad honey here. This time, I'm not holding back and squeezing a generous amount of mad honey into my mouth.
I ate a lot, right? I don't know if it's too much, but I already swallowed the entire thing. I hope I won't get really sick. The taste is really, really, really bitter, and it makes me cough a lot.
Oh wow, this is new to me. So honey, by the name, supposed to be sweet, but this one is spicy and is bitter. Interesting.
And I'll tell you my experience with all the details.
And we're gonna see it.
Your body will start to feel tingling, but it highly varies.
Do you think that I consumed a lot of honey?
That's a decent amount, but we will see. Megu consumed like a small spoon of the same honey and he is throwing up.
So what I will feel is totally a surprise. Everybody experiences it differently. Let's give it some time and see what happens. While we wait for mad honey to kick in, I got really exciting news to share with you. This is something that I drank on Earth. Your mission is bursts with consume honey and last with other players and click the link at the very leaderboard. It's been a few hours since I ate the mad honey, and last I checked, Megu was feeling sick. I'm going to see how he's doing now.
How are you feeling, man?
Good, not good.
How much did you consume?
A little bit. Just
I consume more than that. You want to sleep?
Yeah, but you're younger than him.
We can leave you alone. Cold.
And my leg, my finger, very cold.
So, can you stand up?
No.
I feel thirsty. If I drink water,
Don't
would
drink.
why?
I also say I feel thirsty. I drink water, I vomiting, then again vomiting, then again vomiting, 10 times I vomiting.
Soon after, I started showing similar symptoms to Megu. My body temperature dropped suddenly, and I wrapped myself tightly in the first blanket I could find.
Is coughing normal?
You want some water, tea?
Yes. Look, this is hot.
Some more mad
Yes.
honey?
I don't feel any heat on my fingertips. I can hold it like this for hours.
You hold it here and I hold it here. Who can keep longer?
You still hold it?
In the human body, greyanotoxin disrupts sodium channel activity in cell membranes and prevents neurons and muscle cells from communicating and functioning properly. That's why my fingertips are currently insensitive to heat and have abnormal sensations like tingling and numbness. And I feel this effect
Basically, you can get burned alive and you don't even notice.
slowly spreads throughout my body.
Take it, man. Take it. I feel very hot now.
कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ जाने के कहिले खैमा खमो खैमा तातो हुन्छ कहिले चिसो हुन्छ कहिले तातो हुन्छ
I first felt like I was burning. So I tried to take off my shirt. And then after a little moment, I was feeling cold.
The lady also had a spoonful of the mad honey we harvested today. She seems to be in good spirits.
हात के कान्छ हात पुरा गर्छ फाटिन्छ फेरि त्यहाँदेखि कपडा पनि यसरी यसरी घुम्छ हात पनि यसरी हाल्नु मन लाग्छ कहिले रुनु मन लाग्छ
Our host is definitely benefiting more from mad honey than I am. She's now in a euphoric state.
How old is she? It's so rude to ask, I'm sorry.
तपाईँ कति वर्षको हुनुहुन्छ खै कति वर्ष उमेरमा बुढी बाबा
1 year old.
What's she saying?
ए वर्ष भयो ए वर्ष कान्छ ओ कान्छ पनि लाऊ हो यो ल्याऊ
This asking a woman for her age is something that is a custom that is spread worldwide. So it goes beyond language and culture.
हान्नु मन लाग्यो हान्नु लाग्यो भने रमाउनु पर्छ कस्तो लाग्यो तपाईँलाई
Is she comfortable with us filming her?
मलाई पर्छ बुझ हेर्नु बुझ त्यो बाजे उठे के ओर्ने बाजे
Really?
त्यहाँ हो अहिले बुझ
I have a headache here, from my forehead to my left eye. So I don't want to keep my eye open.
I'm dealing with pain all over my body. Seconds feel like hours, and I slightly lose my track of time. The effects are growing more intense, and I'm starting to feel sick. I've suddenly begun throwing up.
We don't want to see
Greyanotoxin doesn't have an antidote. Most of the time, the body can tolerate it, but there are rare cases where it can cause heart failure. To enjoy the medicinal benefits without side effects, it's best to stick to your doctor's recommendations. Fortunately, my body cleared the poison within 24 hours, and I felt much better the next day, despite a night filled with headaches, nausea, and ringing in my ears. Mad honey isn't easy to come by. It requires skilled and brave individuals to harvest it from cliffside hives. The Gurungs preserve a rich culture that I hope will be passed down to future generations.
To download my game, they will.
Oh, okay. Well, that was actually interesting. Mad honey, I never knew actually existed, but it's bitter, spicy. I was looking at for the benefits of it. I couldn't even find one. And it's traditional from what I can see. But what do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about mad honey? Is it something that is worth it? Because honey, we drink it or we use it because it's sweet. We use it as a sugar replacement, white sugar, brown sugar, or just as sugar to sweeten our beverages. But this one, mad honey, it causes you to feel drunk, hallucinate. Well, for the lady, she was feeling in a good mood. But it sounds to me, seems to me, I haven't tried it, and I don't think maybe sometime in the future, but it doesn't seem there's any advantages to using it. But I just wanted to spread the knowledge so you guys can know, okay, mad honey is something that actually exists. And that was about it. Like I always say at this time, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.